Hello, friends. If I remember right, this is our 22nd meeting together, and this time the subject is the release of the Kundalini. And as I always say, I talk about my personal experiences only. I don't teach, and I suggest you dearly, especially for this one, do not try it. This is dangerous. In old Armenia, there was a region called Mogats Ashkar, the world of Magi's. Over there were temples. They used to teach this stuff. During time, it got forbidden by the church, by the clergies, whatever. But please don't try it. But you're gonna ask why you did it. Well, this was 1986. Things happen when you want to come out from the collective stupidity mindset of people. You want to be alone. You like to be left alone, so you do it. You do crazy things in your life. So, in that period of time, of Mogazashkar, it was called Otzahur. That means the flame of the serpent. The serpent is the vertebra. And in the vertebra, there are three holes called Ida, Pingala, and Shushumna. So the year was 1986, as I told you. I did it according to Patanjali's directions. It includes pranayama yoga, materialization yoga. This is serious business. So, in the books of Ormond McGill, you can see this stuff, but again, don't do it. I started doing it, and about 3 days later, I was in deep sleep when I felt this serpent power, so-called, started climbing up in my spine. I woke up really fast, and your whole back must be flat in that time. If there's any curve or you're bent, you hurt yourself. You hurt yourself bad. Because whatever happened with me is like nuclear bomb. It was not part by part in 2, 3, 4, 5 months. That was the right way to do. But this happened, boom, suddenly. I felt this energy coming up and hit my brain. And I felt my brain tilt in my skull. And I rushed down the bed, turned the lights on, and everything was purple. Faces, yeah, like my shirt, faces, the walls, everything was purple. And there was this strange sound like roaring planet over my head, turning, that growling sound. And the worst part of it was my whole body was trembling. It wasn't cold, but my whole body was trembling. Well, at that time, we didn't have this fancy communication systems. No cell phone, no iPads, no information, nothing, just books. So I covered myself with everything that I could find to stop the trembling. It didn't. It took about 4 hours, then it stopped. Then I waited the sun to come up. I went to my shop. It was a print shop. Everything was purple. I'm going to print business card, it's purple. The white card is purple. And I called one of my teachers, Mr. Gil Boyne, my hypnosis teacher of that time. He said, "Oh, you experienced the release of the Kundalini. It will take you about 40 days, it will come down, everything will be fine, don't worry about it." So, but I called another hypnotist in Santa Barbara. I forgot the guy's name, a very, very gentle person. And we talked. He said, "How did you do it?" My father and I, we used to cross our legs and jump like frogs all around the house to get this thing. "How did you get it?" I said, "I don't know. I practiced it, yeah, the pranayama, I practiced it, but I didn't jump around. I didn't." He said, "I wish I could feel it." I said, "It's yours, take it free." So it took me a long time to get acquainted with this situation. I had read about this in a book of Torgom Saradarian. He used to live in Arizona, Sedona. Sometimes he used to call me, and I told him about this, and he said, "Yeah, he had it too, maybe, I don't know, 20 years back." So the point is, this is not something to do for the fun of it. This is your health. You want to ask what happened then? What was the advantages of it? A lot. I could learn faster. Everything. I could remember much better. I started bending spoons on the spot and stuff like that. I always loved, in my childhood years, this magician, Tarabe, and I was fascinated, and I was practicing Sai Baba's practice at that time, materialization of the thought form. You can check this, whatever I said right now, in our first video. It says the spoon that fell in the running water, big river, and 4 hours later I found it on the mountain. So that time I was a kid. So this is about it. It's a dangerous stuff. I don't suggest. Yeah, it happened with me. It was an experience, and in the future, in the future videos, I will tell you more about personal experiences I had, because I had about 2 3 experiences a day. And thank you very much for your time. Thank you.